You are now listening to Sirius Mindz RnTv with your host, Professor Griff. The call-in number is 516-654-7688. That's 516-654-7688. This is Professor Griff, and this is Sirius Mindz RnTv. Sirius Mindz for Serious Minds. Seriously. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, so we can notify you when the next time we vibe on Sirius Mindz. Sirius Mindz for Serious Minds. Seriously. Peace. Greetings, family. How's everyone doing? Hope everyone is doing absolutely fine on this beautiful evening, regardless of where you are. All right. The divine name is Supreme Being. I want to greet everyone with a very civilized greeting and a very uncivilized time. Okay. In whatever school of thought that you are from, all right, whatever greeting that you go by, whatever greeting you are accustomed to. Sometimes we had to step out of our comfort zone. We need to greet one another and meet just someone else that you might not know. Just kind of meet them halfway. Shout out to all my Sirius Mindz family and listeners. I like to say family first, then listeners, participants, whatever you want to. Yeah. Anyway, that come here every evening. Some evenings, y'all know I can't make it. I am someone's dad and I am someone's granddad. And I know y'all may not realize it, but I do have a life. But thank you very much. Shout out to the Sirius Mindz family, starting off with my moderator, Quan S, the tall one. All right. She always reminds me to let people know to make sure they hit the like button, subscribe, and definitely share it. Share this particular program with 3 other people. DJ Chuck, chill out. What's good with you? All right. Lee Marie, what's happening? What's good with everyone? All right. It's a beautiful thing to come on every single night so we can kind of, chop it up, break bread, however you want to call it. It's a beautiful thing. If you come on and you're pulling something from it, please support independent media by leaving a donation right here on the super chat if you're on YouTube. But if you're on IG or you're on Facebook, y'all can go right to my website, Mr. Chuck, chill out, sir. I hit you up. I was going to send you the album so you can play some things. Tell me what you think. Can we still do that, my brother? Yeah, I'm talking right to you, Mr. Chuck, chill out. Yeah. All right. Can you hit me up with your email address, something? You got my phone number. I'm going to send you the album. Let me know what you think. Do a remix or something. Dang. Let me know what's popping. All right. All right. So, if you'd like to leave a donation, of course, hit the Cash App. This $ Professor Griff. All right. If you're on the internet, I need you to go to www.professorgriff.me. That's my website. All right. And of course, at the website, you can leave a donation or you can sign up for the Alternative Black Studies course. All right. Just remember, if you right here on on YouTube, you can go right to the super chat and leave a donation, which some people do because they're right on here and it's easy for them to do. If you're outside of YouTube and you're on Facebook and you're listening to this or on IG, hit the Hit the Cash App, $ Professor Griff. Come on, son. We go way back. Email Chuck Schiller. See, you talking so much, so quick, so fast, you left out the M in Gmail. That's not even your email address. Come on, bro. Can you send me a text message so everybody don't have your email address? 678-557-2919. Come on, bro. Anyway, shout out to Mr. Johnny Taylor and all of the Sirius Mindz family. Johnny Taylor's always on it, man. Thank you very much. Mr. Hassan Burton, glad you could join us tonight. Mr. Need to Know, or Need to Know. Louis Muhammad, of course, Mr. Chuck Chill Out over here giving me a hard time. Oh yes, yo, Chuck Chill Out, Hassan Burton said peace, man. All right. Alex Little, what's good with you? All right, Mac, I see you in the building. Undiluted TV, peace, what's good with you? Jim Walker, Black Power to you too. Or power to the people, whichever one. All right, Trayvon, what's good with you? Brother Derek M, what's happening with you, man? You good? And of course, you all already know the Energy Code. My album is out. You can go right to www.professorgriff.bandcamp.com. Support the cause. Support the brother's efforts. All right. All right. And Angelita Camp. If anybody knows Angelita Camp, she sent me a donation and she wants to order the resurrection formula. All right. She could order the resurrection formula by going to www.devitribewellness.com. That's my wife's website, and the wellness formula is there. The resurrection formula is there, and a few other formulas are there. All right. Okay. Well, or just tell Angelita Camp to call me, 678-557-2919. If you would like to participate in the Alternative Black Studies course series, you can email me, Professor Griff, at SiriusMindz@gmail.com. Sirius, SiriusMindz, info@gmail.com, or just text me, 678-557-2919. All right. If you would like to place an ad right here in this space right here, we can definitely do that. We can make that happen. All right. Mr. Derek. All right. Mr. Sun Magnetic, what's good with you? Thank you for the donation, for the God degree donation. Really appreciate that. My Cash App is $ Professor Griff. Thank you for the donation, Derek. Angelita, thank you very much. Miss Camp, really appreciate you. Electa Spells, thank you very much. Mr. Issa Noah Apparel, thank you very much, good brother. Really appreciate you, Issa. All right. And of course, y'all should already know that the Mic Check 1212 Artist Review is starting the first Wednesday in July. It's at 9 o'clock. All right. You can submit your music by emailing your music to griffsmiccheck@gmail.com. griffsmiccheck@gmail.com. And the phone number to call Wednesdays, 9 o'clock, is 516-654-7688. That's 516. Of course, that's a Long Island, New York phone number. 654-7688. Or just visit www.miccheck1212.com. Miccheck1212.com. If you have music that you want played right here, live, so we can critique your music, hit me up. All right, just go to www.miccheck1212.com. All right, or send me an email at griffsmiccheck@gmail.com. All right. Tonight's show, we're doing a protest update. So I hope y'all have on your thinking caps, and hopefully we won't get too emotional where people can't process what we're saying. But there's some things that we definitely need to go over, and I need to say them within 45 minutes. All right. Wow. So today is a commemoration date of our warrior, Mr. Steve Coakley. Let's give Steve Coakley a round of applause, peace sign, and give him a black power fist. Mr. Steve Coakley. If you do not know who Steve Coakley is, please look him up. Steve Coakley, Cokley. Our good brother, the Dakota, the researcher, Mr. Steve Coakley. All right. What's all these significant numbers? Y'all are doing the damn thing with the numerology. Gabrielle Hall sent the donation of $22.22. Today is my daughter's 22nd birthday. Happy born day, Raquel. Let's give a round of applause for Raquel. It's her born day, and she is 22 years old today. Happy born day, Raquel. All right. If you would like to advertise your business or events here on Sirius Mindz RnTv, please contact me, Professor Griff, by emailing me at seriousmindsinfo@gmail.com or text me at 678-557-2919. Dang, Quan is on it, man. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that, Quan, because you know I wasn't remembering all of that. All right. Hold on. Cop just shot a black man in Colonial Heights, Virginia. Joseph Allen, when did this happen? You said just now? All right. Shoot me some information to my cell phone, 678-557-2919. All right. So I'm not sure if this is breaking news, but it's probably not breaking news to a lot of people. All right. This information is coming from a very reliable source. And for this particular show, for this broadcast, we're going to call him Earl. Y'all don't need to know his last name. Matter of fact, that's his last name. Earl, y'all don't need to know my last name. All right? Cool. All right, so he sent me some information about a black teenager found dead by hanging outside a Texas school. So this is in Texas. All right? Okay. Can someone give me some information on that? I'm going to pull it up on here, but I want y'all to put it up on the screen so we can kind of dialogue about it. But today's show is a protest update, and I was going to talk about the whole idea of police. Inspired by the police unions to galvanize police energy and forces to protest the firing, all right, and holding other police officers accountable. All right? Okay. That's gonna be the main story, but what I want to talk about also is the fired Atlanta officer charged with murder in Rayshard Brooks shooting, all right, here in Atlanta. I've watched the press conference. As a matter of fact, I have it up in front of me right now. They've charged him with 11 counts. All right. There's a couple other stories I want to talk about, because even in the midst of all of this that's going on, they're still pulling up footage of white people setting fires, all right, dressed in black uniform, Antifa-style uniforms and outfits, setting fires and disrupting the black community. I saw a sign that says gentrificationers are taking black wealth. What they're doing is they're coming in and they're ravaging the black neighborhood so black people could either sell, and these cats and these gentrificationists are coming in with money, buying up the properties. All right. So let's be very mindful of the tactic that some of these people are using. All right. All right. Of course, we're going to talk about, and I'd like to talk about, the black sister. What was the sister's name? Nakia Crawford, that was shot in the head by a white supremacist as she drove up to the stoplight. All right. Just walked up to the window, put a gun in, and blew her brains out. All right. Family, please make sure you're vigilant. White supremacists is lashing out because they're taking this stuff really, really hard. They're taking these L's to the heart. With black people and other people, including white people, are joining forces with black people, the human families coming together and pulling down statues, unraveling racism, white supremacy, as replacing it with justice, as Dr. Francis Cress Welsing said that we should do. All right. And it's cool that we have allies in this from some Asians and some white people and some other people that are concerned and people that care. All right. Layla Smith said in Houston, Earhart Elementary School in Spring, Texas, on Tuesday, deputies were called to a parking area of a school in the 6600 block of Rosebrook, where a teenage black male was found deceased. What was he deceased? That doesn't speak to what we're talking about, Layla Smith. Found lynched, just deceased. What happened? Help me out with that. All right. So let's get back to former cop charged in Rayshard Brooks shooting. All right. Former Atlanta police officer who fatally shot a black man as he ran away with police taser last week has been charged with murder. All right. Let me pull this over here so I'm looking at you guys. All right. Has been charged with murder. Fulton County District Attorney Paul Howard announced Wednesday Garrett Rolfe, who was fired after the killing of 27-year-old Rayshard Brooks, faces 11 criminal charges, including felony murder. If convicted of the murder charge, Rolfe could face up to the death penalty or life in prison without parole. All right. So in talking to Earl, some of the things that he was telling me, I was like, nah, man, are you serious? He was like, yes, dead ass. I'm like, wow. So now, once I heard the district attorney, Paul Howard, announce in the press conference, when I watched the press conference, he said that ex-officer Rolfe, after shooting him twice, missing once, the bullet ended up in a car, all right, and almost killed a woman that was in the car, that was in the drive-thru. All right, so that should be an attempted murder charge. That should be an assault charge, which they did charge him with. And then he went over and stood over the body and said, I got him. Family, talk to me. You stood over the body and said, I got him? And then the other officer, when questioned, what did you do at that particular point? The other officer said he walked over to the body and he put his foot on Rayshard Brooks' shoulder. And then asked, why did he do that? He said, simply because I thought he had a weapon. Well, hell, if you just wrestled with the man and he gave you that 2-piece from Kentucky Fried Chicken and took your taser and ran off, how did you think he had a weapon when you already patted him down? That makes no sense. And then they said Officer Rolfe kicked him. Kicked the man? After you done shot the man twice in the back, you kicked him? Wow. I'm really trying to understand the dynamic. Just work with me, y'all. All right? This is why we have to get them to understand that not only are there eyewitnesses, but y'all don't believe eyewitnesses. This is why we had 4 to maybe 5, I believe he said 8 different camera angles on what happened in that parking lot. Wendy's, the Hess BP gas station, and people filming. They digitally enhanced it and showed what was going on. I was like, wow. Wow. In the midst of all of this, family, in the midst of all of this, black people in Europe, a self-defense squad, martial arts squad, something is in my eye, a martial arts squad came to the rescue of a white man. You see, in the midst of all of this, we still have it in our heart to help the same people that oppress us and murder us. Wow. 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 Black Lives Matter protester Patrick Hutchinson hailed as a hero. I got some serious questions. I just got some questions. So I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. I just got some questions. I just have a couple of questions. That's it. I'm going to talk about that in a minute, but I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. I moved the wrong thing. I'm sorry. I just have some questions. No, we don't want that. Hold on. I just have some questions, Mr. Patrick Hutcherson. Not with you and your martial arts squad. I just have some questions. That's it. But let me play this, and then we'll talk, all right? Hold on for a second.
So the thing no one tells you about tampons, you gotta change sizes.
Don't hear about your tampon commercial. We do not want to hear about your tampon commercial. Hold on.
To match your flow. Because some days it's a lot, and some days it's not. Only Tampax Pearl makes 5.
No way we can get rid of that. Anyway, fired Atlanta police officer charged with murder in Rayshard Brooks shooting. All right. The district attorney said the officers failed to provide timely and medical attention to Brooks for 2 minutes after he was shot, and that Ralph kicked Brooks as he lay on the ground dying, fighting for his life. The second officer at the scene, Devin Brosen, faced 3 charges, including aggravated assault for standing or stepping on Brooks' shoulder after he was shot. Howard said, wow. 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 Okay. Then the other story, Black Lives Matter hero rescued injured white man during violent protests in London, says, I just want equality for all. I got a few questions, Mr. Hutchison. I respect you with what your security force or your security team has done. All right? We respect that. Let me just ask a question, though. And please, y'all don't take that. Rory, help me out, bro. UK is not getting the correct news from the US. They are saying that the protesters are being stopped in the main media. Lots have been covering protests, not getting enough coverage. Rory, let me ask you something, man. And I don't want you or anybody else that's on here to take what I'm about to say the wrong way. All right. As y'all know, I wrestle with the English language because that's not my main language. There's 1,000 different dialects and different languages on the African continent, of which every one of them, white slave masters beat it out of us. So we don't speak our mother tongue. So Rory, excuse me, but let me try to get this question out. If the white protester was rescued by the black martial arts security team, right? Let me ask a question. What the fuck was this white protester doing if he was protesting on the side of the people and not against the people? Why were the people that were protesting beating up this white man? That's the first thing that came to my mind. Like, wait a minute. There's a lot of white people protesting along with black people, Asian people, Muslims, Christians, all kind of people from the continent, Indian people, Arab people, whatever. Right? What was this white dude doing that he was getting his ass handed to him? Please, somebody answer me before I move on. A Black Lives Matter protester who was photographed carrying an injured white man to safety amid violent far-right demonstrations has spoken out about the moment, aiding, I just wanted the equality for all. And I got a question for you, Mr. Hutchison. You want equality for all, but does the white man that you was carrying to safety from the protesters, the Black Matter protesters, right? Does he want equality for you? And I'm not saying that because I'm saying you should not have helped him. You have to do what you have to do. All right? Cool. Should you be on every fucking station in the UK? Should you be on every fucking talk show? Yeah, they're going to do that because they found one, being nice, They found another black man or another group of black men that's going to come to the aid of white people. So right now you may look like the hero, all right? When a group of white guys came and have helped you if you was getting your ass handed to you by white protesters. And then what was this guy doing in the midst of all of these protesters that they were beating on him? Just a question that I'm asking. All right, so can someone help me out, please? I'm just asking a question. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. They were white supremacists that went out to protest against Black Lives Matter. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Rory. He got separated from the rest of his white supremacist crew, and black people started handing him his ass. And then black people had to come to the aid. Mr. Hutchinson had formed a group with 4 of his friends who are a part of a London-based close protection group, ARC Security, to protect young Black Lives Matter protesters from getting caught up in the chaos at the protests, making it their task to be the overseers and to assure those who needed help were taken safely to emergency services worker. I don't have anything against that. Do your thing, Mr. Hutchinson, with your security martial arts crew. I'm just asking some questions. This gentleman was an agitator at the protest. He wasn't down with the people and with the people. He was working against the people, and he got separated from his white supremacist friends, and this is what happened to him. And then black people have to come to his aid. Wow. Wow. As Flavor Flav would say, wow. Anyway, are you following what I'm saying here? Dejanay, are you saying that he was an ex-cop? The news came out today that he was part of a British transport police. They act like police here. Laugh out loud, really. Oh, wow. Wow. He was part of the force for 20 years. Wow. All right, widow's son, we're going to have that conversation some other time, okay? We're not going to get into that. We're talking about 3 different situations. A, the officer that shot Rayshard Brooks got charged with 11 counts. All right? I'm not saying that's the end all to be all. I'm just saying to you, if we're going to take what Dr. Francis Cress Welsing gave us and work with that and replace racism, white supremacy with justice, we cannot be the demons that we're trying to destroy. I'm going to say that again. And I need y'all to listen to me. This is not Professor Griff cowering down, backing away, being a punk or a pussy or whatever you want to call me. Let's think and be smart. Dr. Francis Cress Welsing, my elder, now ancestor, have said that we have to replace racism, white supremacy with justice. If we come in and do the same thing that they're doing to us, how is that replacing racism, white supremacy with justice? We cannot be the demons that we're trying to destroy. Would you not agree with me? Come on now. Talk to me. If we're going to replace it with justice, we have to demonstrate what justice actually looks like. I understand a lot of us are excited. A lot of us are emotional. A lot of us want to just, get out the anger and take it out on every white person you see. How is that replacing racism, white supremacy with justice? Yes, Quan, justice may mean different things to a lot of people. It depends on their perspective. Well, we have to get in front of this, Quan, and control the narrative. All right? The reason why I say that, Quan, is because we already saw white Antifa styled agitators in the midst of the protesters, burning stuff, destroying stuff, whatever, all right? And all you see is black faces on the news, maybe running out of the store with some sneakers or some underwear or Snickers or some tampons or something, all right? Burning, and of course, Targets got burned, AutoZone, Wendy's, and a few other places got burned down. And we now know that it was Antifa-style type characters that was doing this. We already know that. That's not our idea. And you saw black people trying to stop them. Now, if we're going to replace racism, white supremacy with justice, we have to demonstrate what that justice looked like. Quan is absolutely 1,000 correct. Justice may look like a whole different thing to somebody else. It may not look that way to me. It may not look that way to you. Whatever justice looks like to you, wherever you are. You understand what I'm saying? And there's some things we can say live on the air, and there's some things that we just can't. There's some conversations that we don't need to have in front of everyone else. All right? But I would never get on here and tell Quan, whether she's my moderator or not, that she's wrong in saying what she's saying. She's absolutely 1,000% correct. Justice means different things to different people. And that's the beauty of it all. All right? Because some of the handkerchief-head Negroes that have stood up and spoke out in defense of white police officers, like that Negro cop the other day, stroking the ego and stroking the man, talking about, yeah, it's going to be all right. We got this. Don't worry about it. Hey, did you call your wife? Are you fine? You need anything? I'm here if you need me. Well, what about Rayshard Brooks, the white officer said after shooting him? He says, I don't know. Wow, for real, dude? We need to get that officer's name. For real. For real? So once again, let's not become the demons, and let's not create another system that looks like the one that's already in place, but with a black face. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Because in most cases, especially in Atlanta, and especially with Barack Obama for 8 years, sorry to call you out, Barry, but for 8 years, he was a black face for racism, white supremacy. All right? Oh, man, why are you going to talk about Barack like that? Well, we need him right now. Shut up. No, you're absolutely right, King Khan. That's another strategy. And while Quan is saying the justice may look like, I think that's what Quan is saying. Justice looks like different things to different people. That group that's getting together, that's going to start implementing the whole idea in every police department that if you shoot black people down unjustly, all right, then we're going to go after your pension. Justice looks like justice to them in that way, and that's what they're going to do. Other people need to take to the streets. Other people need swift justice. Other people want to work from inside the system out. Other people need to do whatever you know how to do. All right? Do what you know how to do. All right? If I'm doing my part by coming on here, galvanizing the energy of our people to help educate people on what's going on, whether it's with the brothers in the UK saving the white supremacist cop, or if it's the press conference today where they charged the officer with 11 counts and the other officer with 3 counts, or if it's something else, information that needs to be brought and synthesized and brought to the forefront so that we will know, then maybe that's an aspect of what I need to do, and I'm doing it. All right. The question now is, come on, what are you doing? What are you doing? No, you're right. The swiftest or the smoothest. Our biggest issue is that we can't get to white supremacy with so many of our own willing to commit such treason and betrayal to hold up the system of racism, white supremacy. As Neely Fuller said, most of us that think that we understand racism, white supremacy, don't understand it. All right. And there's just some of us that I'm hearing from and I'm seeing with my own eyes, Trina and other people. They're not trying to destroy racism, white supremacy. They're trying to find a comfortable place in it, thinking that it's going to protect you at the end of the day. And it's not. It's not. Candace Owens, it's not. Charles Barkley, it's not. And yes, for the person that texted me earlier, am I asking me the question, am I in favor of them sandblasting all of the white Confederate faces on the side of Stone Mountain, Georgia, in Georgia? You goddamn right I am. Sandblast the whole goddamn mountain. Do white people really understood what the Civil War was about? And everyone that took side on the Confederate side and these statues that are, come on, man. Come on. Come on. I'm not going to come on here and go over that history. Y'all should know the history already. You should know the history. Yeah, I don't know what Christopher's talking about. You got to handle that. Christopher Peters says, it all could have been prevented if he never ran. Can we tell you how many people, Christopher Peters, ended up just like Rayshard Brooks, who never ran? George Floyd didn't run. George Floyd didn't run, Mr. Christopher Peters. So Quan was right to ask you, like, what the fuck are you talking about, man? Like, what are you talking about, bro? Don't worry about it. Me and Quan have fine-tuned our antenna, and we know what an agent provocateur or a troll look like on the platform. And we're not, yeah, we will block you in a heartbeat and send a letter to your house, all right, and advise your girlfriend what you're doing. Tamir Rice didn't run. Mr. Christopher Peters. Tamir Rice didn't run. Come on, help me out, y'all. I'm just answering my man, whoever he is. Music King, that's a whole different conversation, bro. All right. That's a whole different conversation. Family, you will get blocked if you come on trying to interrupt the flow of the conversation. We are talking about the 11 charges that was brought against the officer and the 3 charges that was brought against the other officer. All right. We are talking about the Black Lives Matter hero who rescued injured white man, white supremacist. Now we understand he was a cop during violent protests in London. All right. We're talking about the lynchings now and how white people, not white people, white supremacists, all right, are responding. They are lynching black people. They see racism, white supremacy being dismantled, and people want justice, and they can't take it. They shot the woman, Nakia Crawford, in the face. Did y'all hear about this in Akron, Ohio? Can someone pull that up for me, please? Miss Taylor didn't run. Miss Taylor didn't run. I mean, I could go over 20, 30, 40 more people that just didn't run. So what are you talking about, dude? And now you want to get bold. Christopher Peters says, did the brother in Atlanta run yesterday? Who the fuck are you talking to? First of all, this is not someplace for You to demand whether or not I give you a yes or no answer. Get the fuck out of here. Block that piece of shit, Quan. He says, did he run, yes or no? Fuck out of here. John Crawford didn't run. All right? If you're talking about someone that's inebriated, someone that's intoxicated, someone that's drunk, someone that halfway knows what the hell is going on, if he ran, he ran. Yeah, I think the reason why I have a gut feeling on why he ran, because he don't trust white police officers like you, right? Probably white people like you, Mr. Christopher Peters, all right? He didn't trust the cops. He didn't trust being handcuffed in their custody, all right? Yeah. Me, I'd have said, yeah, y'all trying to arrest me? I'm going to meet you motherfuckers down at the precinct. I'll turn myself in, because I don't trust y'all. No. Nope. I don't know what the MAL is. I don't know what that is. Can you, Ross Tula, can you got to come better than that. I don't know what that is. Mao? Like, no, it's the Mau of Kenya. The Mau. I got you, though, Ross. I got you. Just threw me off for a second. That's all. So, Mr. Christopher Peterson, your brain is warped, man. We're going to abolish this whole idea of this police department, the way and the tactics that they use to handle not only black people, but the human family. All right? No. Nope. Trayvon Martin didn't run. It's Mau. If y'all don't get spell that right, y'all gonna unnerve me right now. Can somebody spell Mau correctly? Thank you. All right. Now, for the people that are putting up certain things in reference to, like, for example, someone just put up on the screen, they've only been charged. They want to see a conviction. Thank you for spelling Mau right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's the Mau. Okay, now, if the fat fucking white police officers are too damn lazy to chase the man down, you'd rather shoot at the man 3 times and one of them missed and almost killed somebody else? Christopher, please stop that, man. Stop that. If you too fat and lazy to be a cop, then don't be a cop. If you think the only training you've received is to shoot black people in the back, no. No. I hope he gets the death penalty. All right? Plain and simple. Because what would a black man get if you shot a white boy in the back running away? There are some cases out there where black cops did shoot white people, and all of them went to jail. Every single damn one of them. Notes Garage, peace. What's good with you? Thank you for the donation. I hope, yeah, and I hope the other one go to jail for at least 15 years so he can think about it. It doesn't matter if the brother ran or not. We've seen both sides of the spectrum. We get shot when we resist. We get shot when we comply. We're damned if we do and we're damned if we don't. Thank you very much. The smoothest. Thank you very much. Regardless of what we do, if we comply, we get shot. If we run, we get shot. If we fight back, we get shot. Nope. My thing is, I'm fucking fighting back. Fuck that. Nope. Nah, sorry. Nah. So all of a sudden now, let me ask this question. So all of a sudden now, black people of all ages, men and women now, we're hanging ourselves in front of fucking schools and city hall, downtown. Not in our backyard, not at the park, not in the hood, not we hanging ourselves in front of important white establishments. Wow, P. Shirt, what's good with you? So another black man, or was it a black woman that was found lynched in Texas? Hold on. Black teenager, as Earl reported from the Daily News. Black teenager found dead by hanging outside a Texas school. The Harris County Sheriff's Office said deputies found the teen's body in the parking lot of Eckhart Elementary School in Spring, Texas. The black teenager was found dead by hanging on a tree outside the school in suburban Houston late Tuesday, authorities say. So all of a sudden, it's the new way for black people to go out, right, by hanging one another in public places. In public places. Wow. And we're supposed to go for this and we're supposed to believe this. Come on. Justin Moore, thank you very much. Really appreciate you. All right. And we're supposed to believe this? Come on, family. Come on, fam. Come on, fam. If you on Sirius Mindz and you actually put on your serious mind and you're attracting other serious minds, you cannot believe that 6 black people so far have just went out and lynched themselves. Did y'all look up the book I asked y'all to look up? Richard Ginsburg, 100 Years of Lynching. So all of a sudden now black people are lynching themselves. A black female was found hanging on Old National Highway in flat shows. Damn, when was this, sure? Yo, I'm telling y'all, man. White supremacists are doing the hangings, just like they're doing the drive-by shootings in Chicago, just like they did a drive-by shooting here in Atlanta and killed 2 people. And you mean to tell me you want to send me nasty text messages talking about why you say we're at war? Because we're dying at the hands of white people. This is why I say we're at war. My thing is, fight back. Plain and simple. You're right. They want to stop the shift. White supremacist time to rule is up and over. All right? We must start, listen, we have to replace racism and white supremacy with justice. No, you're right, MJ. I remember in basic training, we need a battle buddy. Everywhere we went, family, we need to do that. Everywhere we go, take somebody with you. Let me tell you something, man. The people that I hang around, we already got marching orders, man. We already know what to do once it go down. Plain and simple. Plain and simple, and I'm letting y'all know. You lay a fucking finger on me, it's on and popping. My people already got instructions. I don't know about your people, but if you ever see me with somebody, they got instructions. Plain and simple. Jeff Frazier, that's a conversation we probably need to have. How y'all gonna hang out with people that don't got your back every single damn day? I receive no less than 4 or 5 threats a week. Yeah, so I just say, look, it's gonna be whatever it's gonna be. Shit, make it happen. Join a gun club and stay vigilant. Black people, all right, come together. Don't get divided by your religion. Don't get divided by your political affiliation. Don't get divided by any of this madness. Black people, because that's how they view you. They didn't stop and ask Trayvon Martin. They didn't stop and ask Tamir Rice. They didn't stop and ask Rayshard Brooks. All right, what his affiliation was, what religion he was. Now, did they? They killed him because they were black. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. They kill you because you black. Black first. Now, if they look at your ID or your religious card or the cross around your neck or the Star of David or the Star of whoever, then they can figure all the religious stuff out later on. You black first. They don't kill you because of these other reasons. Don't come at me with the what's the name argument, man. None. All right? And before there was anything else, you were black. The essence of you is black. As a matter of fact, this universe sits in a black womb. The black cosmic forces. All right? I'm trained under General Abdul Kareem Muhammad. Trust. All right? It's strenuous, high-intensity training. The enemy public. All right? Breonna Taylor was in her home. She didn't run. She was asleep. Thank you, Alex Little. The waters of noon. We're black first. Plain and simple. Before there was anything. So y'all could claim all this other stuff that y'all want to, which is cool. After you understand the fact that they don't kill you because you Nation of Islam. They don't kill you because you Sunni, Shia, or Shiite, Shia. They don't kill you because you Lord God in Christ, the Church of God in Christ, under the Christ, no Christ, the forgotten Christ, the new Christ. They don't kill you because you're Jehovah's Witness. They don't kill you for any of these things. They kill us because we're black. That's right, on the primordial waters. Thank you. All that other stuff is to the curb, man, for real. Not once have they asked any of the ones that they've shot down, what religion are you? What nationality are you? And then decide to shoot you. Now, do they? Answer my question, family. They don't do that. Now, do they? You black, you die. You black, you die. Plain and simple. They don't stop and ask you all of these crazy questions. The waters of noon, the carbon melanated darkness. Black. Beautiful. That's right, fear of a black planet. Frank Muhammad says, Assalamu alaikum, brother. July 4th was told that the minister is getting ready, not get ready, is getting ready to drop heavy info, and we need to train and study this devil. Yeah, I really don't understand Frank Muhammad. My African melanated tongue I can't wrap my words around them English nouns and verbs and yeah. Ariel Carter 21, talk to me. You got a question? Jedi to God. We're the originators of the lodge. So I don't know what you mean by that. Black people are the first ones with secret societies. Thank you. We're the first ones with the lodge. We're the grandmasters, right, of the lodge. That sacred science was stolen from us. Do your research. Thank you very much, T. Baker. Tiffany Real, you're right. Black first before giving money to Black Lives Matter or any other organization. Make sure you know where your dollars go, because all skin folks ain't kin folks. All right? Keep doing your thing, Griff. And I will, sis. Thank you very much for the encouragement. All right? Someone said we are the original originals. Thank you. We're not going to play that divide and conquer madness. They killing us because of some religion, or we claiming some nationality or whatever. They don't kill you because of that. What nationality did Tamir Rice claim, or Trayvon Martin, or any of the 6 Black men and women that were lynched recently or shot in the face? Stop that, man. Okay. All right. So I was just taking a few minutes to answer some of the things that people are saying, because I don't want to ignore the people. But I get tired of seeing the same old argument about people trying to force you and knock you upside the head with this nationality stuff, when all they got to do is go be the nationality that they want to be. And if you think the white supremacists going to separate you from a regular Black person or whatever, then you go think that. It's not going to happen. Okay. Yes, I did. I did. Tiffany Real, I did. She says, did you see the video with the cop pulling a gun on the teen boys in Clayton County? Yes. Y'all got to see the video, man. The cop just pulled a gun and they had 6 young teenagers with their hands up, and the women behind them are begging and pleading with the cop not to shoot. All right? Brothers and sisters, study. All right? We're the original Masons. We're the Grand Masters. All right? Black is beautiful, the essence, the carbon. All right? That is us, and that's who we are. And this is one of the reasons why they're murdering us. Please understand this particular dynamic and don't fall for this other madness that's going on out here. Don't think just because you claim certain kind of nationality that they're not going to kill you. No, you Black, all right? That they're going to handle you, plain and simple. All right? All right. This is Professor Griff. I love you all to life, man. This is Sirius Mindz for Sirius Mindz. Seriously. Rory said white groups are in the ones pushing for the divide, 1% aristocrat media and that. Yeah. But you see, them segment of white people, they don't like either, Rory. They don't like the whites that's joining together and understanding on a human level what Black people are going through. And white people are helping to dismantle a system of racism, white supremacy, to establish a system of justice. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. All right? We need everyone to stay protected. And definitely, you're right, Quan. Get that heat, get that steel, get that iron, and protect yourself. All right? And for all of these people that want to come on and chop away at other Black men that are actually on the front lines working, yeah, you working for them other people, man. All right? For real. All right, love y'all to life. This is Professor Griff, Sirius Mindz for Sirius Mindz. Peace. So for the Sirius Mindz family, still on Facebook and YouTube. All right. Just from my position, do not fall for this madness, man. You're not, in the face of racism, white supremacy, in these battles, in this battle that we're in, you're not going to hold up a nationality card and they're not going to shoot you. Stop deceiving yourself, man. Seriously. Rayshard, peace. What's good with you? Stop deceiving yourself. You're not going to stop the cop and say, listen, I'm a Hebrew Israelite, or I'm a this, I'm a Moor, I'm a this, I'm a Muslim, or I'm a devout Christian, and then they not shoot you. You're fooling yourselves, man. You're fooling yourself. Get armed. Exercise your Second Amendment right. Get armed, get trained, protect yourself. All right? Plain and simple. All right? They're not at a point where they respect your nationality. All right? Unless you have a nation and some land that you can call your own. No. No. All right? Once again, it's Professor Griff. I love y'all to life. All right? Support independent black media. Of course, y'all can contact me at 678-557-2919. All right? Or SiriousMindsInfo@gmail.com. All right? If you like to support independent media, you can hit me up and definitely give your donations. Give your donations straight directly to me, no filter. www.professorgriff.me. Hit the donation button. All right. Cash app is $ Professor Griff. All right. Quan, stay up. All right. Need to know. Alex Little, all the Sirius Mindz family, great filibuster, Johnny Taylor. Y'all stay up, man. Thanks for always supporting Hassan Burton. Thanks for supporting Sirius Mindz, RnTV. All right, Rayshard, peace. What's good with you? All right, I got to get ready to get out of here. Got some work to do. All right. All right, peace.
You are now listening to Sirius Mindz RnTV with your host, Professor Griff. The call-in number is 516-654-7688. That's 516-654-7688. This is Professor Griff, and this is Sirius Mindz RnTV. Sirius Mindz for Sirius Minds. Seriously. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, so we can notify you when the next time we vibe on Sirius Mindz. Sirius Mindz for Sirius Minds. Seriously.